big week for safety so far. Earl Thomas got cut, Budda Baker kind of reset the market. And we're also going to get into our top 5 storylines of the NFL season, what we're looking forward to in this 2021 season, 2020-2021 season. All right, so Earl Thomas getting cut, that was kind of surprising for just a fight. That, I think, to me, there has to be something more. There has to be something
Yeah, I
more
was about
that
to
happened.
say,
Like,
there's no way that one fight just, they cut him off. Like, there has to be something behind it, something he said, something he's done before.
There's fights every single year in training camp, like it's notorious, like the dog days of summer. But to be cut just because of a fight, and that's all that's coming out, there has to be more to the story. And
yeah, I agree. Like, either there's something more behind it, or the Ravens are really trying to set an example and an image saying that they're really not messing around this year. And what better way to send that message than to cut your star safety,
I know. They said they had a leadership council cut him. Maybe they'll bring back Tony Jefferson, maybe. I mean, he was hurt last year. He fits the spot. So hopefully that could come up and actually happen. And then Budda Baker. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
But whatever the reason, though, for cutting Earl Thomas, it does take a hit on that Ravens secondary. I mean, he does have his problems, Earl Thomas, but he's one of the best safeties in the league. And they need to find a replacement because that Ravens team, who was arguably the deepest team in the league, kind of took a hit this past week.
They really did. But, I mean, that defense all around is just so good. I think they can make up for it, but they definitely do need to fill that spot relatively soon. And where do you think he's going to end up? Because to me, it's kind of like he wants to be the star, and he needs to have a little attention on him. So my favorite landing spot for him is going to be probably Dallas. The Cowboys
can say the same thing
perfectly. He's going to be their centerpiece, their center field player. He's going to be basically a star on the defense. And he gets to play where he went to college and where he grew up. So I feel like that's the best spot for him.
And I remember the rumors before he went to the Ravens was that, the Cowboys wanted him. And didn't he say to the Cowboys in the game, like, or after like a Seahawks game, say, the Cowboys, come get me. I heard the rumors, maybe the Texans. But did you hear what Kenny Stills said?
Mm-mm.
Kenny Stills, someone addressed to Kenny Stills the rumors of Earl Thomas, to Houston. And Kenny Stills says, nah, we're good. So, that
has to be more to the story then.
There definitely has to be.
There's so much happening in the background that we don't know.
And another thing I saw was possibly Earl Thomas to the Niners. What would you think about that?
Kyle Shanahan came out today about an hour ago just saying that we have enough safeties. And I don't think we need him. I mean, even though the Niners secondary is not the best, they mesh well together. And I think they created a culture where if Baltimore kicked them out, I don't think the Niners would take them. But another dark horse is the Browns, the Cleveland Browns. Because, I mean, Grant Delpit, their safety that dropped in the second round, just went down. And
torn ACL, yeah.
They have the money, and they have all the star power in defense. Like, why wouldn't they?
That would be a good fit. And it would pit him against the Ravens twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
He could get a little revenge there. Actually, I didn't think about it. That's a very good landing spot for him. It would be a good fit. It would maybe, fuel a bit of his, hidden motivations a little bit. And like you said, with Delpit going down, that'd be a great pickup. And then
I feel like the identity of the team, too, if they have Myles Garrett, Earl Thomas, Mack Wilson went down, but they have Denzel Ward, like that can create like a good, like, what's the word for it?
Attitude?
Yeah, kind of attitude. It's like that defines their defense.
Like they got a nasty attitude.
Mm-hmm.
That's the defense you don't want to mess around with.
It's the dog pound.
Yeah, exactly.
And then did you see Budda Baker getting this large of a contract extension?
I really don't know what the Cardinals are thinking right there. That was a head-scratching move, to say the least.
4 years, $59 million, $33 million guaranteed. Like, the guaranteed money's all right, but if I were them, I'd put money into other people right now. I mean, they do have a lot of rookies, and they have a lot of their veterans already paid, so I guess they do have the money to go around, but I just think it just seems like a lot.
Yeah, like when I know Budda Baker's a solid, solid safety, but when you think of the best safeties in the league, he never once pops up in my mind.
He's
like before
underrated.
I think of him, yeah, he's underrated, but like when you think of the best safeties, you think of Earl Thomas, you think of Jamal Adams, you think of Minka, you think of guys like that. Like Budda is a guy that, we think of good safeties, he might come to your mind, but not like, elite best of the best.
Yeah, he's an underrated chess piece. He's like a diet Tyrann Mathieu. Like
Yeah,
he can move all around. He
best
can
way to
make
say
good
it.
plays everywhere, but I just don't know about paying him that much. But they went
And
ahead
I
and did
heard
it.
too that maybe the Cardinals paid him that much to kind of reset the safety market, so that when Seattle does have to give Adams that contract, he knows that he's going to be getting a lot more than that right there.
That's just a long play, though. Like
It
to
is
spend money just to make your counterpart
your rival.
spend money. I mean, I guess that's the ultimate long game.
But yeah, case closed. I think both of us agree that while Budda is a good safety, he's not worth that kind of money.
No,